Hello there, scientific brilliant people. How are you today? So today I'm going to continue my lecture series in the chemistry for grade 8 to 10 people, 7 to 10 rather I should say. And these are 1 to 20 elements, and I have given you short trick to remember the mass numbers and the atomic numbers. Now I would like to tell you how to identify which of them are metals and which of them are non-metals, noble gases and semi-metals. So for finding the metals, non-metals, or identifying which of them are metals, non-metals, we should concentrate only on the bottom numbers, which are the atomic numbers. So remember, if you have 1, 2 and 3 electrons in the outermost shell, or we also say them as valence shell, then they are metals. So for metals, in the outermost shell you should have 1, 2 or 3 electrons. If you have 5, 6 and 7 electrons in the outermost shell, they are non-metals. If there are 4 electrons in the outermost shell, then they are metalloids. There are exceptions as always, like except carbon, and if you have 8 electrons in the outermost shell, then they are called noble gases. Exception again, helium, and I'll tell you this in quite depth, right? So in the outermost shell, if there are 1, 2, 3 electrons, they are metals, 5, 6, 7 non-metals, 4 metalloids, 8 noble gases. Now let's try to identify them from this part. So in this section, even though, yes, I should mention again over here, there is an exception over here, except hydrogen, right? So hydrogen electronic configuration is 1. This is 2, electronic configuration is 2, 1, this will be again 2, 2, this is 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 8, 1, 2, 8, 2, then 2, 8, 3, 2, 8, 4, 2, 8, 5, then 286, 287, 288, 2881. It altogether requires a new video for why it is not 289. Then it is 2882. Correct? Okay. Now, as you can see that they have 1, 2 electrons in their outermost shell, so that means these 2 are metals. As you can check by yourself that they have got 5 and 6 electrons in the outermost shell, so these 2 are non-metals. 8 electrons in the outermost shell, so it is a noble gas. In the same way, 5 outermost shell in 5, it is a characteristic of non-metal. Again 4 metalloid, semi-metal, that is half metal half non-metal. Again 1, 2, 3, so these 3 are metals. This is again noble gas. 6, 7 and 5, so all these 3 are again non-metals. 4, even though carbon has got 4 electrons in the outermost shell, it is a metalloid. Now again, sometimes we do consider this in metalloid, but still for grade 8 it may be fine to say that this is a metal. So these 3, lithium, beryllium and boron, since they have got 1, 2, 3 electrons in outermost shell, so can be classified under the metals. This however sometimes remains an exception. 2, helium. Now why helium is considered in a noble gas? See, noble gas means those elements whose outermost shell is completely filled. Now in outermost shell you can have 8 electrons maximum. Now as you can see that this is the first and this is the last shell. So helium having only 1 shell, and in the first shell we know that only 2 electrons can be accommodated. So anyhow this helium has 1 shell, that is the outermost shell, and that is also completely filled. That's why it is a noble gas. And hydrogen forms covalent bonding. That's why it is classified under a non-metal. Actually, sometimes it behaves like metal. Like in acids, it behaves as metal. So in acids, behaves like metals. Rest in hydrogen molecule, in water formation, it is regarded as a non-metal. So this is how people, with the help of electronic configuration, we tend to define which elements are metal and which are non-metals. So if you have doubts, please do comment in the comment section. This was only the video tutorial for till grade 9th or 10th, because if you go to grade 11, then these electronic configuration will be changed to 1s2, 2s2, ps 2p, 3p, and all those kind of electronic configuration will come into picture. So thank you for watching the video. If you have any doubts, please do comment. Right? Thanks.